Okay, so this is Tucker Booth's Suffering Lessons here on Gentle YouTube, and we're back after a nice little rap battles remembered with Profane. I gotta say, these cats from San Pedro out here are hungry, dude. They're hungry. That dude called me 5 times after that rap battle, and you know, I didn't get to really remember all my favorite rap battles or how I got into it, but I started rapping when I was in high school singing in a band. I was in a rock band and I started to freestyle, and you know, originally I was just trying to be like Jim Morrison or like people that like improv and got all wild and crazy with it, but I was really into like 90s rap and hip hop because it was so awesome and outside the box. And I think around the time like Wu-Tang Clan and, you know, De La Soul, the Native Tongues movement, Black Star, Mos Def, Tribe Called Quest, all those guys, you know, that really inspired me that, yeah, even regular guys can be amazingly poetic and vivid with their words, but be tough, but also be emotional. It's like the best rappers are like hardcore and you're afraid of them sometimes, but then they also make you love them, you know, like Tupac or Biggie or any of the greats like that, Jay-Z, you know. But personally, I never wanted to be those guys. I just wanted to follow in the spirit of what they were creating, which was truly visionary music that not only incorporated all the great music from the past like jazz, blues, classic rock, etc., but also that have these lyrics that are so profound all on their own and that almost don't even need a beat to be considered, you know, because there's so much in there that's really amazing. So that was my inspiration. Freestyle was especially appealing because it's kind of that middle ground between telling jokes and rapping, where you can like use your punchline ability and your quick wit to win most battles, because most crowds are just looking for funny punchlines that they can hoot and holler to and go, oh, you know, get all excited. But like the great battle rappers that I've battled, and that's shouts out to Teflon Poetics in St. Louis, Cash, Kevin Cash Cole, who's now out in Phoenix, you know, and even these cats at the Firehouse last week, Profane and Gambit. What makes great battle rappers are freestyle minds, and those guys think in improv. They think outside the box and they think truly off the top of the head and have the vocabulary, the tenacity, the menace, and the ability to be able to consistently outwit opponents and like basically like if we're having a boxing match, just knock people out. You know, and I think that's always good to compare it to boxing. If I were a judge, I'm scoring battles on 3 things. Tempo, like whether you ride the beat well and have good cadence. Your concepts, like whether you obviously are coming with real content or whether you're just bullshitting and going to the well. And 3, that you're freestyling, that you're not coming with memorized stuff, because any good judge or any good crowd member will sniff out a memorized rhyme. We really want you to be there in the room with us, showing us what you can do in the moment. And I think the great ones, Eminem or 8 Mile, you know, like what they showed you were those moments where you kind of transcend even all of the boundaries and limitations the crowd and the world puts on you. And I'm not just talking about being a white rapper, but I also mean, you know, being in a battle scenario like Profane was saying, where it's incredibly hard just for us to do it. So I know it's hard for people to watch it and be fair and objective and not just root for their boy and all that. But I love doing it, and it is a passion, so I understand why these guys do it too. You know, it's beyond trying to get famous from it or make money, because we don't make enough doing it. It's truly like an itch you gotta scratch. So I gotta say, my favorite battle ever was with Teflon Poetics. It was at the DJ Trackstar Mansion battle in probably like 2005. It was right around then. And he and I had already tangled in numerous battles. Tef Po is just a phenomenal rapper. And the first 4 times we clashed, it was real close, but he beat me every time. So I was 0-4 against him. Then I somehow won the next 2 against him, and it was on my way to my first 2 battle victories ever. So that was really encouraging. You know, suddenly it's 2-4. We're at a pretty fair place, and this was the next one. So this would have been battle number 7 between us at DJ Trackstar's Mansion battle. And I met him in the semifinals, which was unfortunate because it would have been a ferocious final round. We went 6 rounds, too close to call, before they finally called it for Tef in the 6th round. So what I learned from that was the ability to keep fighting, even when you run out of things to say, to keep trying, because they're rewarding freestyle thought. They're not rewarding your go-to rhymes. And Tef consistently could go to the well and find more to say, even when both of us were gassed, even when both of us were afraid we were going to lose, and really shook by the other one's, you know, tenacity and ferociousness that night. But I gotta say, you took me to the limit, Tef, and for that I give you much props, and that was the greatest one ever. These recent ones, coming back to St. Louis over the summer and winning at the Slumfest 2011 MC battle after having taken almost a 6 or 7 year break from doing it, and winning in front of my friends in the hometown crowd, that was a pretty special moment. But those dudes, Gambit and Profane, at the Firehouse battle in Lomita last week, were definitely the hardest cats I've fought since I've been back. So know that there are better competition out there than them, and I look forward to meeting them. I need to meet you guys. If I keep battling people I'm not as good as, I'm never getting better. I want the better opponent, and I'm looking to step up. So if you see me out there, give me a shout. I'm out there. I'm on Twitter at Tucker Dale Booth. I'm on Twitter at Tucker Dale Booth. I'm on Facebook, Tucker Dale Booth Redondo Beach, or Tucker Booth Redondo Beach, and I'm all over the place everywhere else, so you can find me. Track me down. You think you're better than me, MCs? Let's go. I'm ready to rock and roll, and I'm going to end it on a freestyle now. My cat's making noise, wants to get back in the door. We named him Tank, after Tank Johnson for sure, from the Dallas Cowboys, TDB, Pauly Shore. Been around for a while, boys, and there's so much more. Live in California with Zsa Zsa Gabor, up in Beverly Hills where we display all these skills. It's how we do. We're always forever ill. And if you don't like me, then go take a headache pill. Cause I'll chill, just like the frozen food section. Tucker Booth, the resurrection, president in every election. From here to eternity, I burn MCs, back and forth through these journeys. This lip service, nervousness, unapparent, I'm into this. Winning by far more than inches, kid, and ticker tape parades waiting for me back at the crib. That's how we live. Olympic like with my biz. Video blogging and the kids on the Chris. It just shouldn't be like this, but it is. So, somewhere in between Bad Idea Jeans, it's TDB grinding these blogs like a fiend. Get at me. I'll battle you and shake your Laffy Taffy. Make you sound childlike by songs written by Raffi. Hey, an elephant did sit on this cat an hour ago. I devour your flow with this white empowerment flow. And that's not even racist. I'm just saying I'm training. You're just doing the basics. So step up, grab your Reeboks or your Asics. We'll go out to the park, skate. Hey kids, play tricks. Play skate. Do whatever you want. Why wait? Choice of the next generation like Pepsi, that's great. Take them to the movie theater and put them on a screen. It's TDB, bum rap, like, nah, what I mean? Nah, but I'm a fiend, and so I keep moving. Using your illusion guns and roses on you poses, it's over. I'm declaring war on the roses. All the Buffalo Soldiers in downward dog poses. It goes quick, then slow, like quicksand, sinks so fast into your mindscape. My rhyme's great. Yes, this is a divine date, as is everyone. Other rhymers are bubblegum. Tucker Booth never get in trouble, yet I trouble none. So, say what you like, I'ma go kiss my son. Sirens ringing in the background. Sounds like it's been fun. Maybe they're coming for me. Oh no, now I'm spun. It's just like this, flexing like Paul Bunyan, Portland, Oregon, native son, TDB, and there's more to come. Suffering Lessons, 2011, till infinity. Monkey Sweat.